Alright guys, I am back with my WWE No Mercy 2016 review, and I'm doing this on a Thursday guys because basically I'm going to on a Thursday because basically I'm going out I'm out all weekend. I'm not even in town all weekend till like Sunday night because I'm going to Wrestling Man and seeing some other family members, whatever. So yeah, I'm leaving town tomorrow and coming back on Sunday, so I won't be in town to do the preview, whatever. So I'm gonna upload this tomorrow when I'm traveling. So I'm recording this on a Thursday, but uploading this tomorrow. So yeah, No Mercy 2016. This pay-per-view has been built up very well. This SmackDown pay-per-view has been built up very well. I cannot say really that a match I'm not looking at forward to. Like there's at least 2 or 3 matches I'm looking forward to on this card. There's not one match that I'm not like, oh, I don't care about it. Like Jack Swagger versus Baron Corbin. Now that's just only started. Now that's a passing grade for me. I mean that's like a pre-show match. I don't really care about it too much, but I think Jack Swagger's going to go over. And in my opinion, Baron Corbin really needs a manager to get him over. I know he's got this whole lone wolf gimmick and he's trying to be a loner. He doesn't want nobody to be like in his way. You know, he doesn't want any friends, whatever. But he needs, if he wants to get over as a big character in the WWE, this guy, Baron Corbin, has potential to become an Intercontinental Champion or I won't say a World Champion. He's not even up that level. He's not even at that level to be a World Champion yet. But he's a future an IC Champion, and I see Jack Swagger getting the win though. But Baron Corbin, he needs a manager. His mic skills ain't the best, so I would pair him up with a heel manager. I mean, get a heel manager in. I don't know, maybe bring Zeb Coulter in for this feud and have him paired up with Baron Corbin because Zeb Coulter and Jack Swagger have history, because Jack Swagger and Zeb Coulter used to be friends, whatever, so they could bring that into the storyline. But for this pre-show match, I'm saying that Jack Swagger's going over. Second match is for the WWE World Title triple threat match. AJ Styles, the champion, going into this, defending against Ambrose and Cena. Now, I read something online a couple weeks ago. Now, I don't really read spoilers, but I read this article. I read something online that apparently John Cena is going to film a new movie again, and they're not going to put the WWE creative team and people backstage are loving AJ's work as a heel and him with his new character he's had all summer, and they don't want to drop the belt. They don't want to drop the belt. They don't want AJ to drop the belt on Sunday. That's what I heard, and basically because Cena's filmed this movie and Ambrose isn't getting good reactions, you know, as a champion, then they want to keep the title on AJ. And if that is true, and keep it on AJ, it makes sense. Don't put it on Cena to shut. I know the WWE are gonna give Cena a 16th world title and they're gonna tie him with Ric Flair one day, but leave that moment for WrestleMania. Let him have his moment at WrestleMania. Let John Cena have that moment at WrestleMania or whenever. Let AJ have a long run as champion. Let him go into WrestleMania season as the champion. And do what I told you guys on the SmackDown review. What you should do is have AJ go into the Royal Rumble, like whoever is facing, maybe John Cena, beat John Cena again. Then you have Shinsuke Nakamura winning the Royal Rumble. And then you have AJ and Shinsuke Nakamura going to WrestleMania. And they have an awesome 5-star match. You have Shinsuke Nakamura take the title off AJ, and then you've built another new star in Shinsuke Nakamura. Then if you want to have Shinsuke Nakamura versus John Cena, and then John Cena finally gets his World Championship at next year's SummerSlam, then I'm fine with that. But right now, keep the title on AJ. So I'm saying AJ for the win. The third match tonight is Becky Lynch defending her SmackDown Women's title against my girl Alexa Bliss. And I'm saying right here, I'm sorry Alexa, you know, you're my girl and whatever, but I don't think the WWE are going to give the title to Alexa just yet. I think that she, you know, her character's awesome, but she's still, you know, they're still building her character, so I don't think that they're going to push her just yet to the title. And also, this feud is just warmed up, so I don't think they're just going to kill the feud with just having Alexa Bliss win the belt. So, and also, Becky's just won the title, so I'm just going to say Becky's going over here. I'm a fan of Becky Lynch, I'm a fan of Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss is my main girl, so I'm going to say Becky Lynch, so I'm sorry Alexa. I hope you understand, but you know. Fourth match tonight is Slater and Rhino defending their tag titles against the Usos. I see I see Slater and Rhino going over here, and the Usos get more pissed off, and they just go vicious on the roster. They just super kick the entire tag team division, and they say, you know what? We're not pleasing any of you fans. We just are gonna kick ass and I just want to see badass Samoans. You know, I want to see the Usos in like badass Samoan mode. Like I just want to see them kick the tag team division apart. You know, just kill the tag team division. And then we get the fifth match tonight. The match I'm looking forward to the most is The Miz defending his IC title against Dolph Ziggler in a title versus career match. And this is the match that is selling the pay-per-view. I know you can say the main event selling the pay-per-view. I know, I like the main event as well. But this match right here is got to sell the pay-per-view. I mean, I cannot remember the last time a mid-card title was selling a pay-per-view, like, you know, storyline wise, with Dolph Ziggler could be losing his career, or The Miz could lose his IC title. And these two guys over the last couple of weeks have really kicked it out of the park with these promos. Like, they've hit it out of the park with these promos. Dolph Ziggler on this last episode of SmackDown and the SmackDown before that cut two awesome promos. He attacked the Spirit Squad, and then you've got The Miz who's cutting promos saying, oh, you're a failure, Dolph. Every time that the WWE gives you a chance at the main event scene, you blew it, and you've had these terrible gimmicks. And he's embarrassed Dolph Ziggler with showing him like old gimmicks he's had, like Kermit White's cat, whatever it was, and the Spirit Squad. And then he shows him his failures of finally making the main event but failing to capture the title. And then you've got obviously some of the Miz is kind of turning some of the wrestlers against Dolph Ziggler because of his failures, which is very good. And The Miz, in my opinion, his character has improved way high, because his character this year has gone so great and so awesome. I'm glad that the WWE are finally pushing The Miz again as a top heel in the WWE. He's up there with AJ Styles, man, and he is now, I would have to say, a main event heel again, because the way he's cutting those promos, and he feels like re-energized since that shoot promo he did on Smack Talk. He feels like he's like breathing a new lease of life, man, and I'm enjoying seeing The Miz, kicking ass on those promos and having, good matches on SmackDown. And I'm glad that The Miz got drafted to SmackDown, because if he was on Raw, he'll probably just be a chicken heel, I know that he's running away from Dolph, but he's cutting good promos, and he's getting over with the crowd. They're hating The Miz again. They're not going, yay, he's The Miz, whatever. Like, they're getting behind The Miz, and I like that. Then we get Randy Orton versus Bray Wyatt. This feud's been built up pretty well these last couple of weeks. I would have to say that Bray Wyatt needs a win here. If you want to keep this feud, interesting again. If you want to keep this feud interesting, then WWE are gonna have to give the win to Bray Wyatt. It makes sense. Give the win to a younger guy. You'd think that WWE would do that, but I don't know. I think the WWE are gonna say Randy Orton's gonna go over, but I'm gonna say Bray Wyatt needs to win, so I'm gonna say Bray Wyatt for the win. Nikki Bella versus Carmella. Don't really care about the feud. It's been decent, but I'm gonna say Nikki's gonna go over just because Total Bellas has just started, and they're gonna promote Total Bellas, and that's it. So Nikki's gonna go over, and that's gonna get more viewers possibly for Total Bellas. That's what WWE thinks. So I'm gonna say Nikki Bella. It makes sense. And then we get the debut of Kurt Hawkins versus probably a jobber, so I'm going to say Hawkins goes over. And that is my No Mercy 2016 preview. Overall, No Mercy this year looks like a pretty strong card. I cannot say that there's not a match that I'm not excited about or not interested in, except for maybe the Nikki Bella and Carmel match. Apart from that, the overall card's pretty good, and you know what? I'm excited to watch it on Sunday. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. That is my WWE No Mercy 2016 preview and predictions. I'll be back on Sunday, guys, to review a No Mercy after the show, so check that out. I will be tweeting also and stuff and whatever through the show, so if you want to chat to me on Twitter, then you know what my Twitter handle is. Follow me on PS4, and also, guys, on Sunday night, I'm going to be doing a Google Hangout with one members of the Kryptonite Core. I'm going to talk to him about it at the weekend. So yeah, you're going to find out which Kryptonite Core member it's going to be, or maybe it's going to be a magnificent one. Who knows? But you have to wait and see, guys. Who knows? Right, go.